Hey there, thanks for taking a minute to stop by my channel. If you're new here, I hope you like what I have for you today in this video. Today is my July fails and favorites. This is one of my more favorite videos to do because I like to try a lot of products and I like to share them with you. So let's jump right in. The first product that I emptied this month is the Pure Romance Coco Glow Tropical Sunless Tanner, and I really liked this Sunless Tanner for several reasons because it was incredibly moisturizing after you put it on. So it wasn't like you needed to put a self tanner on and then turn around and put moisturizer on top of it, because some of this can be a little bit drying. This was not. I found this to be incredibly emollient. It gives you gradual color. You definitely don't turn orange, and it did not have a funky after smell. So 10 out of 10 on this product. And I also like that if you do go and buy this product with them, it comes in different shades. So you can get like a light to medium, a medium to dark, and then dark. So I did appreciate that. And I've been using up the light to medium, but I think at this point in the summer and this point in my self tanning, I'm going to have to go up to a little bit more of a medium. But I did really enjoy this product, and I emptied the whole thing in 1 month. And of course, I wouldn't be me if I didn't empty a bunch of sunscreens. This is the Coppertone Sport 54-in-1 Performance. Stops up to 98% of UV rays, and it's sweat, heat, and water resistant. And I do have a pool, so I really like to have something like this on hand at all times, because when you have a pool, you have lots of company all the time, which I do. And I like to have as much sunscreen on hand as possible because I am a firm believer in sunscreen and lots of it. So I did use up, I think I used up 2 bottles of this actually this month, but I only kept this one for my empties. So always use your sunscreen. It's super important. And you can even use that, even though that's an all over body sunscreen, you can spray that on a makeup sponge and dab it into your face too for some extra coverage and to make sure that you're not getting any sun exposure on your face, because sun exposure on the face really leads to premature aging, age spots, and a lot of unpleasantries that you don't want. But it can really age your skin in addition to giving you skin cancer, so we don't want that. Along with the sun products, I did try this Pure Iconic Glow Illuminating Face and Body Dry Oil. I was not a fan of this for a couple of different reasons. I think well, straight up, I'm too old for it. I just think that my generation doesn't need as much glitter as this gave me. It would be great if you were going out to a dance club or something like that to put on your shoulders, your décolleté, maybe your legs or something like that, or mix in with some highlighter. It would be nice, but this just gave me entirely too much glow. It actually bordered on glitter for me, body glitter, and I'm just past that point in my life, and I don't really know that a lot of young people really want this much glitter in their life. Like I said, it would be fun for like a party or something like that, or a very, very special occasion. And I also did notice that it rubbed off all my clothes. So I was not a fan of this. And that's sad because it's a really big bottle. I think that would be a good product for someone else. It just did not work for me. This is not a beauty product. This is also a fail. I think I grabbed this at Walmart, and I have grabbed these. They're these little chunks of wax that you put in your burner. And I normally have always liked these from Walmart. This was the pumpkin cider scent. I was feeling kind of fall-like the morning that I picked this up, and it stinks. It's terrible. I actually wiped it out of my warmer, and I'm gonna be throwing this in the garbage when I'm done with this. And I hate to get on the Walmart wax burners because I have had a lot of scents there that I really enjoyed. This one, however, going forward for the fall, it smells, didn't like it. Again, that was the pumpkin cider. That was definitely a fail for me. 2 products I'm going to show you here. One that I used up and one that I'm using in place of is I emptied out my Revitalash. Boy, it's hard on this mode on my camera. This Revitalash, you know what Revitalash is. Revitalash is it is an eyelash or eyebrow serum. It's supposed to make your eyelashes healthier, stronger, and grow longer. And I've had a lot of success with this, but this is a very pricey product. So I decided that I would try The Ordinary came out with their own brow and eyelash serum. And this one's only $14. So I figured, what the heck, is only 14 bucks. If I use it for a month or use it till it's gone, and maybe if I have success with it, it'll be worth it. Much better than the price point of this is at least a minimum of $100. It's probably actually over $100 now that I think about it. So $14 or $100. Gonna try this out and see how it goes. I will do a follow-up on this, The Ordinary brow serum, and let you know how I feel about it. I've been using it for at least 2 weeks now, and I've noticed a little bit. So but the jury's not out on that yet. I want to wait until I can do a full and honest review of it. But for 14 bucks, what the heck, we've got to try, right? This product, I did a video, and I'll put a card in here about that. This was the Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer. I was using this for my black eyes I had this month. It was a nice little color corrector. This also comes in purple. And remember, I did in the video purple, yellow, and green for whatever type of bruise or black and blue mark or tattoo you're trying to cover up. This was nice. It did its trick. I only use it in a small area of my skin, but I'm glad that this product is available for anybody who wants to cover anything up. Again, that's the Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer, and it just goes on like a lipstick, and you just dot it on and blend it in with your fingers and follow up with some setting powder. Again, everything that I discussed here today will be linked down below in the description if you'd like to purchase any of these products. It doesn't cost you anything to use my links, but it does help me out tremendously, and it helps me continue to experiment with different products to bring you on this channel. So please do that if you can. That helps me out greatly. Something else I used up, these are the Pat a Day, Once a Day Allergy Eye Drops. I love these because sometimes in the summertime, or if you're an allergy sufferer, just 2 drops in each eye. It burns for about a second. It burns like the dickens, but oh, will it ease your eyes. If you get itchy eyes or burning eyes in the allergy season, or even in the summer, sometimes if you've been outside, like if you've been out on the boat or sitting out in the pool all day, your eyes start to burn, or even if you're at the beach, this is wonderful. It will fix your eyes up in absolutely no time at all. Now, I didn't have my contacts in when I've ever used this. I usually have my contacts out because my eyes are burning. It is a wonderful product, and I do love this very much. And this would also be great if, like I said, for allergies, or if you were sitting around the campfire, if you're out camping, you know, your eyes can get a little bit burny or a little bit dry sitting around the fire making s'mores or whatever it is you're doing. This is really tremendous. I have used it for that, and I had wonderful success with it. I usually won't leave my house without that. If I'm traveling anywhere at all, I will always take that with me. And if you're tired, sometimes it does help to perk up your eyes a little bit. Another product that I had been dying to try, I finally got my hands on back in June, and I started using it the whole month of July, are these 2 Milk products. This is the Milk Hydro Gripping Primer. You've probably seen this all over YouTube. And this is the Milk Hydro Gripping Eye Primer. I heard more about the eye primer than I did about the foundation primer. And in fact, back at Christmas time, I had been searching high and low to find this Hydro Gripping Primer by Milk, and I couldn't even find it. So I finally did locate it at my local Sephora, and I snatched up both. And I did like them. The eye primer is a little bit weird though. I mean, I think it does a great job. However, be forewarned when you use it that like not a whole lot comes out on this. It has a nice doe foot applicator. However, when you first put it on your eyes, you feel like, oh, I didn't get any product. And I felt like I had to stick it in and smush it all around that tube, which there's no problem with that. It was just a little bit not what I expected, so it was a little bit weird. But once you do get it on there, a little goes a long way, because I kept thinking I had to keep putting it on and keep putting it on, because it is very silky, very smooth, very silicone-y. I don't know if there's even silicone in it, but I felt like I had to keep putting it on because I just wasn't sure that there was enough there. I'm used to using the Urban Decay tinted primer, where it just, you can see where you put it. So I guess maybe that was what was holding me back, but it is a wonderful eye primer. It's expensive. I don't know if it's worth the price that they're asking for this. You would just have to judge and see if this is something you want to participate in. I liked it. Would I purchase it again? Probably not, just because there are so many eye primers out on the market, and I'm really wanting to try some of the Milani eye primers. I've heard great things about those. So next month, you will probably see me talking about the Milani eye primer, because I just don't think I would purchase that again. And Milani has a better price point. And then as far as the Milk Hydro Gripping Primer, it was a nice primer as well. Same thing, same school of thought. It felt a little bit like it had a little bit of silicone in it, which I'm not mad about the silicone in my primers. I mean, that's what I'm wanting. But for a gripping primer, I was a little bit surprised it had that texture to it. I did like it. It was nice. It was very lightweight. I thought my makeup looked very smooth. As far as gripping, I really didn't notice too much of that. I think that was a little more dependent on whatever foundation it was I was using that particular day. But this also is a very pricey product. I'll probably make a decision by the end of the bottle whether or not I'm going to repurchase. But like I said, I'm wanting to try some other primers that have come out on the market. But it was definitely a nice product. And like I said, I had been searching for that high and low, and I had finally found it. So I was super excited about that. This product I've talked about a couple times, and this is my second little pot I have used up. And this is the Olay Regenerist Whip Hydrating Moisturizer. Wrong side, Jenny. There we go. It's not autofocusing. There we go. I have Like I said, it's my second pot I've used up. I really like this stuff. It's, you can see it's thick, but it smooths really nice into your skin and your neck. I really liked it. And it's heavily scented, and it's odd that I would like something that's heavily scented, because normally I'm like, ew, I don't want to sniff that all night, you know, because I really do butter up with a moisturizer at night, because you know, you gotta watch your skin at night, and I'm always trying to repair my skin. So the smell of this did not bother me. I didn't find it offensive. I found it to be a very pleasant smell, which is odd for me, but I really like the results I got with this. I found it to be extremely hydrating, and I like the results I got with it. I felt that it did a wonderful job of moisturizing my skin, especially I use prescription tretinoin every other night, maybe 3 times a week this time of the year, and that can be extremely drying, and I found that this worked very, very nice with that. Okay, here's a fail. NYX, usually a go-to product for me. The NYX Professional Makeup, the Dip, Shape, and Go. This is supposed to be an eyebrow pomade. I don't know what went wrong here, or if this is operator error, or what the heck to think, or this is just a poorly thought out product. I'm really hyped about this. I'm mad about it. I feel like writing a letter. I might write a letter. I don't know. I'm mad about it, but here's why. Okay, it says twist here. Okay, so I twisted here, expecting, you know, like all kind of great things to happen, because I'm assuming when it says Dip, Shape, and Go, I'm assuming that there's going to be a brush to apply this product. Am I right? No, it's a freaking spoolie, which is great. I've got nothing against a spoolie. I like a spoolie, especially because I tend to get powder and everything else in my eyebrows. Okay, so that was fine, and I'm like, well, where the heck is the nice angled tip to apply this pomade with? Nowhere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I find the pomade in here. Yeah, I'm sticking this all the way. Can you see it? Me either. Now, I know I'm an older girl and my eyesight is not what it used to be, but I would wager to say that even a young girl, where the heck's the product at? So, because I'm like, okay, because they didn't give me anything to apply this crap with. So I go and I get my own angled brush and I dip it in there, because I don't know how far down this dang product is. It's clearly not right at the top where I can see it. I end up getting like an obscene amount of product on my angled brush, and I'm like, oh, so I have to wipe this off on a tissue, start all over again, because I have to be careful, because I don't know how far down this goes, because you cannot see it, because it's in a dark brunette, because I have dark eyebrows. And even if it were to be in a blonde, it's kind of hard to see without turning it to the light. And do I really want to do this much work in the morning when I'm trying to dry on my darned eyebrows? No, I don't. So I went ahead with it anyways. I cleaned off my angled brush and I put this stuff on anyways. It looked like freaking war paint. I'm not even kidding you. It was so heavy. It was so dark. It looked fake. It looked like I was playing dress up. No love for this. The good thing was, is I went right to the bathroom and it wiped right off with water. So I don't know how long wearing was even going to be had it not had all these other errors with it. So this is a no-go for me, and I guess I got another free spoolie in here. Well, what the heck do I need with another spoolie? Because I got about 15 of them. So yeah, this NYX Dip, Shape, and Go was a fail for me. If somebody else knows if there's a tip on here somewhere and I just can't see because I'm old, it's definitely not user-friendly, because I certainly cannot find it, and I'm ticked off about that, because NYX never lets me down, and they let me down. Moving right along. Okay, the next product that I tried was this e.l.f. Can't see with my light. The Hydrating Camo Concealer. And the reason I tried this especially in this very, very light shade was the bruises that I had this month that I showed you. I covered up with the green concealer. And then I wanted to go on something extremely light. Particularly, I've got a lot of darkness in here. And I also wanted to use it underneath my eyebrows to kind of carve out my eyebrows and give them a much more lifted look and put a little bit of brightness to my face, so to speak. And I really did like this. I thought it was, I liked the shade I got. It had a super generous doe foot applicator. I mean, look how big she is. She's a big, healthy sponge. But do be careful with that, because it's such a nice product that I have a cramp in my foot. I'm sorry, I'm over here jiggling my feet. I feel like I won't sit still, but I have a cramp in my foot, so just ignore that. If anybody knows how to get rid of cramps in your feet, please let a sister know. I've tried so many things, including pickle juice. I mean, I've tried all kinds of things, and I cannot get rid of these cramps in my feet. Nevertheless, if you happen to know what would stop cramps in my feet and legs at night or during the day, please send me a message. I would be forever grateful if anybody knew what I could do to get rid of them. And yes, I stretch them daily. Nevertheless, back to the products. So this was an extremely generous doe foot applicator, which was great, but the product was so good that I needed like only like a, that's too much. That's actually too much. That's how much product. I would put it on the back of my hand and I was able to use it underneath here, over here, and just put it anywhere I needed to because it went. And you can see how far I'm blending out that tiny, tiny little dot. This product will probably be with me for the next 20 years unless I throw it out because, you know, products do age out and you finally have to get rid of them, and I don't want to have this in my arsenal for that many years. But my goodness, can you see how far that tiny little dot went? So I was really excited about this product. It I mean, and we know e.l.f. products are, the price point cannot be beat, and it performed very well. I really like the result I got. So that one is a win-win for me. And like, you could also, which I didn't do with that particular product, is use it in your tear drops right here where a lot of people get some discoloration. It would be beautiful there, but I would use a really tiny brush. I'd put it on the back of my hand and use a really tiny, tiny fine brush for that because a little really goes a long way with that product. Something else I got this month that I was super excited about, and I've been wanting to take the plunge for the longest time. I watch The Housewives. All the Housewives, except for the ones of Atlanta. I don't watch them as much, and I think that's because I haven't been on. But Lisa Rinna, or Rinna as they call her, has her own line. Can you see that? My camera is not focusing the way I need it to be. Nevertheless, it is the Lisa Rinna lip kit, and I got the Delilah shade. And the only reason I got Delilah shade is because Chalene Johnson, I follow her on Instagram and on Facebook, and she has a podcast. I love her and her husband. They give wonderful business tips if you're looking for someone to follow for business tips, fitness tips, lifestyle tips, and they're really a likable couple. She was wearing the Rinna lip kit in Delilah. Lisa Rinna sent it to her and she was wearing it, and she happened to give it a shout out, and I thought, well, I'm gonna get that because I love Chalene Johnson. And honestly, before she had even said it, I was like, what is she wearing? Because it was a different color for her to be wearing, and I loved it. The only thing that was bad, well, first of all, I'll show you what it came with. It came with a lipstick, which was really nice. It was this like peach nude shade, and I like this because it has a nice magnetic closure so that it won't pull apart in your pocketbook. Love that. Then it came with the matching lip gloss. It was a great gloss. Wasn't ever shiny. I would call it a little bit long wearing. It didn't wipe off. It wasn't overly shiny. Really liked it. And then the lip liner. My only problem with the lip liner, okay, you can see the shade that it's in here. My only problem with the lip liner is there must have been a problem with manufacturing. As soon as I opened it up and turned it, oh, see, and it just fell out again. That made me kind of mad. Now, I do know that those things happen with these type of retractable lip liners, eyebrow pencils, or whatever, and it just sometimes it happens, or if you're too heavy-handed it can happen, but it came out straight out of the box. But I did shove it back in there because I'm not about to waste, and I don't want to call them, like, say, send me a new one. I don't want to be that kind of person. So I just smooshed it back in there, and I've been just making do by using it to the side instead of the front, and I love the look I'm getting. I should have worn it in this video, but I will probably be doing it in a makeup, or rather a lip showdown that I'm going to be doing for different lip cocktails that are my favorites. But it's a really beautiful color, really beautiful shade. The formula was spot on. The price point wasn't that bad. I mean, you're getting 3 products. I was really excited with it, and I was happy that I got to try her. And Delilah, I believe, is one of her daughters, and it was named after her because she helped with that. So I was pretty excited about that. So if you're looking for a new lippy, I would highly recommend that one. Something else I used this month was the Clinique Take the Day Off. I've heard a lot about this product. It's good for taking off. You've got a whole bunch of eye makeup on. You just put it on there, it kind of melts it away. I didn't think it did so much for my foundation or makeup like that. I felt like it just kind of was slipping over my face. I felt like I still had to scrub it away anyways with a wipe. But it was okay. I mean, I definitely like it for removing eye makeup because it didn't pull, and I felt, if anything, it was moisturizing for the eye area, and that is always a plus. But I don't know that I will repurchase this again because I use the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover, and it's been my holy grail for 28 years now. No, could have been that long because I don't think. Nevertheless, it's my favorite product. Something else I used up was this Vix Rub. The reason I use this is, girls, if you've got dry feet or calluses, this stuff needs to be in your arsenal. If you butter up your feet with some Vix Rub and put on a pair of socks before you go to bed, you will wake up with the softest feet ever. Smells like crap, of course, so you're going to want to wash your hands afterward. But I sit in my bed, I rub this into my feet because I have very dry feet. And your feet get drier as you get older because the sweat glands stop working the way they used to. Or if you are in bare feet all day like I am, your feet get dry. It's a wonderful way to soften your feet quickly overnight. Love it, highly recommend it. This I got as my birthday gift at Ulta for the month of July. It's the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum of sorts. This is a very, 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 very expensive product. amend my cameras. I don't think we can see. I have never tried this before. I read some reviews. People love it. I don't even remember what they said the ingredients are in it. I tried it morning and evening. It just felt like another serum to me. I don't know. Maybe I haven't used it long enough, but I don't think I'll repurchase it simply because I have so many other skincare products that I absolutely love. But I mean, it was a sample, so I'll use the rest of it. And what I do sometimes with a serum, or if I get a serum or a skincare product that's gifted to me or given to me or whatever to try, and I don't love it, I will just use it on my hands. Because girls, we got to treat the backs of our hands because they show aging really soon, just like your face does. And a lot of times people can go and have all kind of work done on their face, even a facelift, and you look at their hands and you're like, ooh, I guess they missed that, present company included. But that's what we'll be doing with that. So I made a decision this month also that I wanted to step away from going and getting my nails done and my feet done, although I don't know how much longer I can stand not having my nails done. I need some dip nails, I need some gel nails, I need some acrylic, I need whatever they're given, because the amount of time it takes when you have to grow your nails out, oh, I know you feel me, and they're so soft and they're just, but nevertheless, I tried to make the best of it, and I decided I wanted to remove them myself at home because I cannot stand when you go in there and they will grab another fake nail out of a box and dig yours off, and oh, I just have nightmares that my fingernail is gonna come off. It goes through me. It's like, it's one of those sensations I can't stand. So my friend Kayla turned me on to these. I got them on Amazon, and I'll link them down below. It's a set of 10. It's the same things that they use in the salon, and I got it on Amazon for just pennies on the dollar, really. And you just saturate a cotton ball with, of course, acetone, which you get on Amazon, of course, 100% acetone. Saturate your cotton ball, put it in here, and stick it on the top of your finger, and, you know, it just peels off, just like they do in the salon, and I didn't have to bother going in there and having them pick away at my fingernails, which makes me absolutely crazy. So after I did that, of course, I still had a little more residual on there. So I went on Amazon and I ordered myself this little kit, and I'm really excited with it. I can show it to you. It's by Kiss, and it is this set. And this is a little, it's like a little drill that they use at the nail salon. Got a battery in that, and you can put all these different tips on here to buff that down after you take that acrylic off or the gel off or whatever you've got off. And it really did a nice job, and I didn't have to sit there and scrub with one of those blocks that destroys your cuticles and such. Did a wonderful job, although my nails are just really thin right now, and you can even shape them. I even used it on my toes. Super excited about that. So that was a good little investment, and I will definitely link these, because you might, if you're thinking about getting your nails taken off, this might be a better alternative, and that way you don't even have to leave the privacy of your own home. Something else I got to go with the whole shebang when I just made this decision I wasn't going to get my nails done for a little bit, I was taking a break. I got the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. Oh, this stuff was nice. All I did was just run it along my cuticles after I removed my polish, and then you only wait 15 seconds. So by the time you get all your fingers done on this hand, and then I just took a cuticle pusher back and just pushed it back and scraped off the excess. It did a phenomenal job, because I don't know how to pull those off with a pair of scissors. I wouldn't want to try, and I wasn't asking anybody I live with to go ahead and pull my cuticles off, because that would have been a bloodbath. So this worked really well, and I didn't find it to be harsh at all, and I just rinsed it off really well. And then the final thing I did was I bought this little bottle of Essie nail polish. It's like a fuchsia hot pink, which is one of my signature colors. Almost everything I wear is some form of pink or Pepto-Bismol. That's how I roll, because it's just a color that I love, and it makes me happy. And I did get this color. I did wear the polish. It did not wear very long. I think I got about 4 days out of it, which made me come to the conclusion that I just need to go back to the nail salon and have it done right, because they look terrible. And I just will not paint them every 4 days. I will not find the time to do it. I'm too lazy. So hi ho, it's back to the salon I go. And my good friend Cheryl has gifted me with a manicure and pedicure gift certificate for helping her with her wedding last month. So I'm super excited about that. And maybe she did that because my nails look bad. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to Cheryl tomorrow and ask her, did you give me a gift certificate for my nails because I look haggard? No, she's a sweet girl and would never do that to me. She was just being kind. Nevertheless, I digress. I hope you enjoyed everything I had to show you today for the month of July, my faves and fails. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help me. If you haven't already subscribed, do smash that subscribe button. It really does help me. And it also lets you know when I post other videos just like this one today. And again, going forward, if you have any products that you've been dying to try or that you feel is your holy grail, please shout it out in the comments. Get the dialogue going. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love for you to share, and I'd love to try those products as well, because I'm always on the hunt for products that I love and that I think that you will love. Once again, my name is Jennifer. Thank you for stopping by, and I will catch you again very soon.